My name is Hiromi Suzuki and I'm 26 years old. I love New York. I was born and raised here. The longer I stay, the longer I feel like I'm going to end up staying and not living anywhere else. Well, I'm second generation Japanese. My parents both came from Japan, and it's hard to stay connected to your culture, but I speak it. And I think food is my biggest connection to Japan. I kind of just fell into being a sushi chef. My father's a sushi chef, and I wasn't a very good student. I dropped out of high school and I was just bumming around the house, and my dad just said, do you want to come and help me? Make some, extra money, whatever. So I just started being an assistant, and a few years later I realized that I really liked it. So that's how it started, by accident. I think people are more open about it in America or in New York than they are in Japan, because there are women in Japan, but they're kind of not out in the open so much. The old excuses are like, women have warm hands, so they can't handle the fish. And they say if you wear makeup or perfume, any kind of cosmetics, it'll ruin the sushi. And also, I've heard, this is horrible, but women can't go behind the counter because, they're dirty, like if they have their period or whatever. And so they just want to keep women out. They've always wanted this boys' club. I've really been trained to do the traditional Edo-style sushi. That's the way my father was trained. He started when he was 15, and I didn't have a traditional training. You kind of start from the bottom up, but yeah, I respect tradition, and because it's so simplistic, and I think trends die. They come and go, and I think that sushi in itself is like this perfect food, and you shouldn't really screw with it too much. I think you project the way that you present yourself to other people. You're really projecting what it is that you aspire to be, like in your clothing and in your mannerisms and the way that you speak or what you do. I think that I want to be tough, not so much that I am tough, and I guess I aspire to be that way, but I don't think that I am. I think that New York City is really fast-paced, and a lot of people say that New Yorkers are not friendly, but I think tough exterior and pretty friendly, nice people. So. I get a lot of people thinking that it's really cool that I'm a girl and a sushi chef, but personally it doesn't, I guess it opens doors for me, but it doesn't ever change my skill level. And I was talking to this sushi chef guy. He said, oh, you can make so much money, you could totally work the fact that you're a chick, and for me that's not really the point. It's just that it's something that's important to me, and just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't. It's bringing the feminist movement backwards if it matters that I'm a girl or whatever. So I should just be just as good as, or even better than anyone else. So I like anyone who's, regardless of sex, anyone who's really independent and kind of just does what they want to and doesn't care about what other people think. So that's I like that. I think that it's nice to have female behind the counter, because then I think probably it's more comfortable for women to come to a sushi bar by themselves and sit at the counter and eat, and I think it makes them more comfortable. I think restaurant work is really tough, but the great thing about being a sushi chef is that you get to be out with the customers. You get to reap the results of your work instead of being locked in a hot kitchen, slaving away, not really knowing what's going on out in the dining room. Well, I go to school part-time, and it's really something that I like to do because it it's completely different from my job. You know, right now I'm taking an astronomy course. I like science, I like technology, I like music and, you know, anthropology. I'm really interested in literature. So on the side I do a lot of different things. Probably not very seriously, but that's what I enjoy. I like to sleep a lot, get really tired from work. Yeah. Yeah, I go out drinking with my friends. You know, just, yeah, drinking with my friends. I mean, my job's really fun, so I like to keep doing it. And I guess in the future, just to become a better sushi chef, but also I'm thinking that I want to learn Japanese cuisine. And I mean, owning a business is especially a restaurant business, it's 24/7 operation. And then, yeah, so it's a huge commitment, so maybe when I'm older. Not now, though. My last words are that I feel really lucky that I have a job that I love, because, you know, a lot of people go through like thinking, oh shit, what do I want to do? And I get to do what I love, so pretty lucky, I think. Okay, bye.